Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Willie. Today we're gonna be installing some lenco trim tabs on the boat. I just got to my buddy Dave's house and we're gonna start prepping the boat up and get these trim tabs installed. The reason why I'm putting the trim tabs on the boat because both of my live wells are in the back of the boat. Both my batteries are in the back of the boat, and when I have people on the boat, it tends to take a long time to get on plane. So, and also carry a lot of uneven weight on the boat and stuff like that too. So we're putting trim tabs on there to hopefully counteract that and to maybe help out the boat getting on plane and stuff like that. So guys, this is gonna be an unboxing and installing all in one. Stay tuned. All right guys, so we're pretty much gonna install the trim tabs right here. This is my miles per hour little pickup thing. We're gonna cut that off. I gotta remove this light. It ended up cracking and getting rust inside of it, so I'm not even gonna keep this on the boat. It's starting to put rust on my hull, so we're gonna take that off. We're gonna install a trim tab here. We gotta move my transducer, which Dave's already done that. We're moving it from there. We're gonna move it down. And hopefully, I got the 12 inches. Hopefully they line up good enough to put on the boat. Hope I don't have to go down to the 9s, but here are the trim tabs right here. Dave already got them laid out. Here's the actuator right there. Here's the plates right here. And all the hardware and stuff like that is already laid out. We got a lot of 5200 and stuff like that too, so we're gonna get installing. All right guys, first thing you wanna do is come back in here, clean up your holes, scrape it down, get all that old 5200 off of them. That way, we'll probably end up coming back in here and sanding where we need to do it. But you just want to make sure you get a good bonding to the fiberglass. So we're just prepping our surface right now. That way the adhesives and stuff sticks. All right guys, like Dave's doing right now, going through with the sanding blocks, sanding up the surface, getting it ready for us to start working on it. I took that light off. He already sanded this side. Got to sand it down nice right there. So we're gonna have to move my transducer. It was here, but I need the space for the trim tab, so we're gonna have to move it down here. And hopefully that don't give me interference when I'm using my GPS unit. All right guys, pretty much come with a straight edge so we can get the plate straight as possible. What happened?
It's hard to hold it right there. I gotta come up with a different plan.
Alright guys, we just got the permanent marker marked on the holes. And we're about to come back, drill them out, and then put some 5200 and then mount our plate up, see how she looks. Alright guys, what Dave's gonna do now is start drilling the holes out. You pretty much repeat this process. I think it holds 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh yeah. See, I gotta pull that freaking plug. I gotta tilt it up. My girl's definitely holding a little bit in her. For sure. Probably having that light sitting over there that's not freaking...
No, we're gonna put this up and then we're gonna do the rest of the...
Alright, so we're gonna test fit the plate and see how she lines up with everything. Might have to go a little bit bigger on that
You want it to bite.
Yeah, I know. Want to try to tap it in one time and see if it holds?
Oh, you got that?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Let's see, let's take it nice and smooth.
Yeah, nice and easy.
She bit. I might have to go a little bit bigger with a drill bit.
Okay.
Maybe one size up.
Alright.
Yeah, probably one size.
I just
those a lot better. Should be. I hope if I was going the right way, right?
Yeah, that was it. Oh, yours is dead, isn't it?
Oh, that's cool.
Oh.
I got it really low. Okay. So the impact, so I didn't want to, you know. Yeah, that is. Yeah, that's lined up pretty good. Yeah. Try that side and see. Yeah. There in there.
Yeah, go ahead. I want to make sure that these are perfect. And just put them in,
Right.
and then mark the rest. That's cool. You got to push it in. I just want to make sure that
Right, that they're gonna be
right there.
Yep.
Where's that marker?
Right there. Alright guys, so we pretty much just test fitting this, putting a couple of screws in, making sure everything's lining up. And then we'll pull it back out, 5200, put the plate back on and go from there. Alright guys, we got the holes drilled. So now we're gonna come back, put 5200 on the holes, and then put the screws in, make sure we got them lined up perfect. And then we can go to the other side and start that process. Literally just come here, take 5200, push it in a little bit, like that, like that, there. A little extra on that one. There we go. And they say you want to kind of connect your lines to there to give you like a nice seal between all the holes. Yeah, put some here. There we go. You just pretty much want to connect them, give a full seal on that plate. There we go. Now we come back and put the plate on and screw them in. Alright guys, we're just going to put the screws in now. Oh, you got screws already. I got the screws in my hand. Oh, that one went in easy. Wow. There we go, so we just gotta do that one over there. All right, guys, we got this side mounted up here. She's on 5200, and now we're moving to the other side. We're gonna get this leveled out and get the holes marked and start drilling the holes out, and pretty much repeat the same process on this side as we did on the other one. All right, guys, drill out the holes. Boom, bam. Other side, we're gonna put the top 2 in. And once we get the top 2 in, we're gonna put the screws in there, and then that'll line up all the other holes. Make it a very easy process. Mm-hmm. There we go.
Nasty shit.
Oh yeah. Alright, let's line this up. I might need to get the drill, don't I?
Yeah.
Alright guys, got the top 2 in, right behind you right there. Got the top 2 in. Now we can make sure everything else is lined up perfect. Alright guys, got 5200 on there. Now we just gotta drill her in. Make sure she's good to go. This one is a lot easier on this side.
Because they went in and out.
Oh yeah, because yeah. Guys, do not be afraid to use extra 5200 if necessary. You know what I think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put a little bit more 5200 on the bolts itself. You know what I mean? Alright guys, quick update. We got both sides on, as you can see there. Got that side on there. Yeah, they're all tightened up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Got this side on here. So now all we gotta do is line up where we're gonna put the actuators, and then start mounting those and get those marked out for some drill holes and stuff like that, and we'll be moving along. All right guys, putting the hardware on the plates now. Well, Dave's putting the hardware on the plates. You got 3 screws on that side, and where goes on the back side? Just a washer nut?
Yep. Lock washer.
A lock washer?
Yep.
And what you need a wrench for that one for the back side. Put that in. Right there on the back side. I don't know if you guys can see it. There we go, right there. Just using a wrench on the back side to hold it. Hold the plate up for you.
Oh, it's tight.
That's tight?
Yeah.
There we go. All right. Got that mounted right there, guys. I'll do the other side.
We gotta measure.
All right, guys. We got the actuator mounted on there, right there. Now we just got to see where it's going to fall on the boat. What place is it?
Go down. There you go.
Right there?
Yep.
Right there?
Right there.
And we don't have a marker tip to get in there.
Over there.
All right, guys, we're going to line this up, get it leveled, drill the holes.
Bring it down.
There?
Yep.
All right, guys, we got this one mounted up. She's mounted up in position. She's on there. Now we just gotta do the other side, which is Dave working on that now. Another side mounted on. We gotta line it up again for the actuator. All right, guys, Dave just got this one mounted on there. Now we just gotta level it up from the bottom. And make sure we got it leveled out at the bottom of the boat. Oh, we're gonna have to take that back out, remember? We have to take this back off. Remember, we couldn't get that screw in, put the piece on.
Yeah.
Got that on video. I'm putting that in. I'm putting that in. Who's that guy falling all over the garage? All right, guys. We got them mounted in. That side's officially done. We got that side officially done. Now it's time for the hard part, wiring, which it shouldn't be too bad, but then again, I could be speaking a little too soon, so we'll see how this goes. We're gonna start trying to get everything wired in and plugged in. At least my batteries are right back here, so it should be a little bit easier to get things mounted. All right, guys, Dave just cut the hole for the switch. And we're gonna install that right on the console right there. I wanted to have it a little higher, but my console is completely full. So the best place we had is right there on the bottom. Perfect. Bam. Like butter, son. Yes, sir. All right, get my transducer put back on and we're gonna start running wires. All right, guys, Dave got the switch installed. Our power wire's right there. I'm just gonna tap into one of these switches. This light, I didn't even know it worked, honestly. So we're gonna unplug the positive, negative there. I'm not even gonna worry about that light. And we're just gonna use one of the old switches to give me current to that switch. Or we're gonna use the positive and negative. And now we're gonna be off to the fun part, running the wire through. You ready, Dave? Ready to have some fun?
Yes, sir. Let's do it.
All right, guys, we'll be back when we start running. All right, guys, we finished. Everything's ran in. I just gotta come back here, clean up some wires and stuff, but for the most part, they're in. Got Dave up there, about to show you how they work. That left switch, I turned them off. The power's off. Yep, right there. Other way. There it is, all the way down. All the way up. Other side. All right, other way. There you go. Heck yeah. It wasn't too bad to run. I mean, it took us a little while. The hardest part was actually to remove the console, but we got everything buttoned back up. Got it ran to a switch I had over there connected to this light, so I took that off and ran that to that switch. Got everything zip tied back in the console, and the only thing left is to test her out. All right, guys, that's gonna do it. That's a wrap. Took me and Dave, how long that took us to put that in?
3 hours.
About 3 hours to do it from start to finish with drilling holes, the whole 9 yards. It wasn't that bad. Like I said, the hardest part was actually just to remove the console and run the wires through and get those back up front. But other than that, it was pretty much straightforward, very easy process to do. Anybody can really do it if you got, you know, the proper tools to do it. But anyways, guys, do me a favor if you like this video. Hit that thumbs up, drop me a comment below, subscribe to the channel. Until the next one, tight lines, peace.